Hello, this is John Locke, and today I'm answering a question that I see a lot of people ask, which is, what is a Google partner? If I see a Google partner badge on somebody's website, does that mean that they're good at SEO? Does it give me an advantage when I'm going to rank my site? Do they have it in with Google? The bottom line is, the Google partners, it means that their agency has spent a lot of money on AdWords, and I'm going to break it down. The requirements for being a basic Google partner is one of the people at the agency has to have sat down and watched a bunch of videos and then taken a test through the Google AdWords Academy. There's different ones, like there's ones for just regular AdWords and Google Analytics and mobile and YouTube ads, all these different ones. But basically, they have to pass the AdWords class in the Google Academy. That's one. Second thing that agency has to do is they have to have an agency AdWords account, which their clients' AdWords spend goes through that account. So meaning their clients don't have their own account. The ad spend for AdWords, those little ads at the top of the page in Google, that flows through the agency's account. The third thing, they have to have over $10,000 every 3 months going through that. So 10 grand every 3 months, 10 grand every quarter. So your agency is good at spending pay-per-click money. They're good at AdWords, not necessarily good at SEO. The fourth thing, and I could be wrong on this, but what I just looked up said this, so I'm pretty sure. But if I'm wrong, let me know. But that fourth requirement is they have to do this for a year. So 10 grand a quarter for 4 quarters. So overall, the company has to have 40 grand in a year roll through their account, and those numbers need to increase. So Google Partner Badge means your company, the agency, I should say, the agency that has that Google Partner Badge, they're good at making Google money. And like a lot of agency certifications that you see, it usually means the company that's issuing the certification, the agency is good at making that company money. So what is a premier partner? A Google premier partner? That's a step above the regular Google partner, and that basically is that they spend even more money. The numbers aren't publicly disclosed, but I would imagine it's quite a bit more. Usually when you see this, it's higher end agencies that are managing pay-per-click accounts for rather large companies. Now, for a small business, Google Partner, if you see a Google Partner badge, like I described, it doesn't mean that they're good at SEO. Also, one thing that you need to be careful of is a lot of agencies will just put a screenshot of that Google Partner badge. They may not be an active Google partner, like it even matters. But if they are an active Google partner, you should be able to hover on that logo and it'll actually go through to their profile on Google. But if they're just grabbing a screenshot that's just trying to make themselves look better, it doesn't really mean anything. Like I said, it does not mean that they're good at SEO. It does not mean that they have highly trained marketing professionals. What it does mean is they had a lot of AdWords spend go through that account. Now, as I've described many times in the past, I don't believe that AdWords should be your main strategy. It's great if you're a large company and you have a diversified marketing strategy and you're already doing things to improve your site and you're spending on all different types of ads. That's great. But if you're a small business and you're not spending any money on improving your site, and you're not spending any money on improving your content or building links or making sure that your site doesn't suck, you're spending money for leads that you might not convert. You're spending money for leads that you might not convert because you're paying people for each click, and they might not convert. So just keep that in mind. Not if you overall improve your site, it's going to be better for you anyway. But it's relying on pay-per-click alone and not investing in SEO. It's like eating just a diet of potato chips and nothing else. You might stay alive, but you're not going to get healthy. The best way to get healthy is to improve your site, improve your content, improve your SEO. And then if you want to use pay-per-click as a supplement, then that's awesome. And remember too, the Google search results are always going to be a mix of paid results, those ads, and organic results, which is natural SEO. Google does not make money from just regular results. They make money from people who spend on ads. That is how their entire empire is built. So they're always going to be experimenting with that and seeing how many ads that they can put on a page before people get tired of it and just search for something else. So that it's always going to be an experiment. Right now what we're seeing is a lot of ads at the top of the page, and I do believe that will be balanced out at some point, but right now Google is trying to push that out again. Still, like I said, 90% of people who show up on a search results page don't click on an ad and they go to the organic results. So 90% of your audience is looking for an organic result. Google Partner Badge doesn't mean that they're good at SEO. It means that they're good at spending pay-per-click money. They're good at spending your AdWords money, and it's flowing through their agency account at a heavy rate. Over 10,000. Just keep that in mind. This is John Locke for Lockdown Design and SEO. We help manufacturing and industrial companies, and we're here every single day publishing videos to try and help you out, the blue-collar people out there. We'd love to see you subscribe. That's it for now. Until next time, peace.